And what did it again,
That Lakeside Timbers RV campgrounds
okay.
that you issued a liquor license for, is wanting a video gaming license. There's his application. And he does have, he's been approved with, he's JJ. Pretty sure. They had a meeting on that and approved it.
Okay.
Does he have an enclosed place over there?
I think he has a building.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I've been
I'm
by
not real.
He has a, kind of like a convenience store that we inspect.
Okay.
They've got meats, pizzas, drinks, alcohol.
Okay. Well, I was there.
I'm good.
that's his terminal agreement that he's supposed to have.
Okay.
That's just his Illinois license. There's his articles of incorporation and his certificate of good standing.
This section was already. And the principal place of business for record of county, Champaign, Illinois.
That's his address. That's what he lives.
The organizer. It's California.
Probably who said it.
Organization. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, so then you still pay, right? Nothing for you. Let's check that.
It's $25 a terminal, and you have 6 terminals, so $150.
All right, anything else? Tom?
Not seeing that.
I'm good.
All right.
I'll just get chip and crumbs all over it.
Okay, so
That it, that's me.
that's it. Do you want to adjourn that one?
You want the business, right, Tom? Okay, we'll adjourn that committee meeting. And is, that's good. Okay. Ready.
We're in the lane, it's not double overtime. Yep. Perfect. I got 3 tickets with Allie's trust. He doesn't penalty box. Has for 57 years. And he doesn't penalty box. So I was called him and said, hey, come on, first, can I get some tickets? They gave us 4 tickets. Oh my God. No, we were up in God's area. Yeah, no, at Houston. He's worked with the NHL for the Blues for 7 years. When they go to sit on the penalty box, they're sitting there with him. He does the penalty box. And then Allie's roommate, her dad does the main. Yeah. I got to go see that Saturday.
Let's call meeting order. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this time we have prayer. Who makes vote?
Would you join me in prayer as we begin tonight's meeting? Father God, thank you so much for today and this meeting convenes tonight. Father, I pray for wisdom. I pray for discernment and leading for this county and for the people. God, I pray for the board members. I pray that you give them the wisdom and insight that you need. Father, I pray that you'll just be with all those that are here, all those that have input into what is going on to better serve what we do. Father, we pray most of all that what we do is we seek you and we seek to serve you in every which way possible. Father, thank you for those that have chosen to be here and chosen to serve. Bless them, bless their families, and bless this time tonight. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
Roll call.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Minty, Holcomb.
Yes. Next, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Holcomb.
Yes. Next, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on January 14, 2025.
I made the motion.
Second.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Holcomb.
Yes. Next, we have public comment. Jacob, you want to start first?
I'll be brief. I know you guys got a lot on your agenda. I wanted to stop in a few things here. My name is Jacob Jansen. I'm with Snedeker Risk Management. We work with the county on their property work comp insurance as well as their health insurance. I know we've got a few new board members here, so I just wanted to come and introduce myself and say hello. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is on your guys' agenda for tonight is your work comp invoice. So you guys do owe some money on that. I wanted to come and give an explanation as to why you do owe some money on that. every year, Bev and I work on the ICRMT application for the county there. We go through the buildings, the vehicles, the work comp wages, et cetera, et cetera. Usually every year, we're pretty close to what we think the wages are going to be. It's truly an estimate. We had 3% to what it was the year before. This year, you guys do owe a little bit, and just kind of the long and short of it, I think that there were some raises after the application was done that were given that we could not factor for. And then also there were some overtime that was also done as well that we could not factor for. So just wanted to kind of give, just kind of a quick brush of why you guys did get a bill. But that being said, usually we're pretty much right on the money with it. This year you guys do owe some, but I think it's truly from circumstances that at the time that we filled out the application, we weren't aware of their wages, or we weren't aware of the raises, and we weren't also aware of the overtime that was worked at that point in time. So when any of our clients ever get a bill that they owe, I feel like, it's our duty to come in and give an explanation of why it is the way it is. So I just truly wanted to come and kind of explain why it is the way it is. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer those.
No questions. No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Next public comment will be Nick. For the audit.
Alrighty.
For the audit. For the audit.
All right, well, thanks for having me, guys. My name is Nick Helton. I'm with Kipper CPA Group. We do the audit every year, and the numbers we're looking at are as of November 30th, 24. So just keep that in mind if we're going through this. You guys will probably have some updated financials since then. So first off, I'd just like to say thanks to everybody who helped out with the audit. Jenny, Bev, you guys' departments are great. You guys are great to work with. So thanks for moving everything along as smooth as we can. And with that said, we issued a clean audit opinion. We didn't have any big issues we ran into this year that we couldn't reconcile. So there were no findings other than our financial statement prep one, which just draws attention to that we compiled the financial statements and you guys reviewed them. So that is just to point out that we may have missed like a disclosure or something for a specific situation since we're not here, but that's what you guys review it for. So it just draws attention to that. So there were no actual issues with the numbers. We agreed with everything you have. Everything looked accurate to us. So, and I won't actually dive into the audit report itself. I have this presentation summary here that just takes the highlights of that report. So we're not digging through there. And what I've got is the top section here just talks about your assets, your cash and cash equivalents. That's highly liquid investments like CDs, things like that. And then your investment capital assets. You'll see that your cash is up at the end of the year by $926,000. And then your investment in capital assets, that's down a little bit, but that's just because that's regular depreciation on those assets. Over the years, you can see that kind of goes up and down, and that just depends on what you purchased in a year versus how much depreciation you took. So this year you just had less purchases, and that's just regular depreciation going against those assets. And your net change in your assets from the prior year is 2.3%. You'll see this next section here is your fund balance. You've got restricted and unrestricted, and all that restricted fund balance means is that's earmarked for a specific purpose. That's still money you're putting towards things. And unrestricted, you can see as the county sees fit, as the need arises. So those are up from the prior year, 926,000, same as the cash balance in total. And just for your governmental funds, that's up $900,000. So that's just the main operating funds you guys are dealing with there. This bottom section is just a measure of performance for how the county's looking. What we do is we look at your average monthly expenditures and see how far your current cash balances could carry you if money stopped coming in today. That's a very unlikely scenario, but it's just a way that different entities measure their performance and their fund balance. So you guys this year, you're at 17.5 months. We've got a recommendation that says 9 to 15 months, so you guys are in very healthy shape there. So, and that's it. I mean, no news, good news on the audit. So if you guys have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm happy to answer anything you might have.
I feel I have we're improving a little bit every year. That's a good sign.
That's the goal.
I do want to say we appreciate you, Nick, and Logan, and Dylan that also work with us. You guys are very good. You're very patient, and you work very well with us. So we do appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nick.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Next order of business. We are guest. Broadband.
Yeah, we met the other, what day was it then? I forget, the third.
The 3rd.
The 3rd of February. We hadn't met for a while. But if you notice, we got a TV off to the side here that's going to be hopefully soon hung up on the wall before presentations and stuff like that. We did receive a new laptop so that this room can not only be used for just board meetings and stuff like that, for the committee meetings and people to use, so they can have presentations for, like, whenever Kemper comes in here, if they want to show a PowerPoint or something like that, they can plug into the computer laptop and show everybody, so you're not just sitting there back there and not seeing figures and stuff like that. So that's why the big TV there, it wasn't for the big game on Sunday. Other news on the broadband side of it so the broadband committee was started to file for the BEADS grant, which was a lot of money for small underserved internet service for smaller counties and communities. Well, we filed for it. We found out that Cumberland County had already been allotted some money through a grant called the RDOF, like 5-6 years ago. Well, that project's been stagnant, and they've been working on. They had like 10 years to spend this money, and it's through another company. I want to say Nextel, just because it's something like Nextel. It's not an actual Nextel, but it's Next something. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But there's Crawford County also fell under this RDOF. And they were also going for the BEAD grant money. So this company is starting to work down there. So they're moving up it. So we should start seeing some movement for the high-speed internet to be more available in this area. The problem is we was hoping for like fiber in-ground all the way around. I'm not sure if that's going to be where we get to go, but they're going to be putting up some towers so you can get the higher speed wireless internet. That's the plan as of right now. We're getting more information to come, and we should see progress within the next year or so on that. So that's where the broadband committee is at this point. So they're talking maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 towers through the county for the internet for the underserved portions of the county. The nice thing that been about the BEAD didn't look at like Starlink as a broadband provider. They were more wire in ground. They wanted everybody to have fiber or cable internet services. So, but this RDOF is more looking at if you have Starlink, you have suitable internet. If I hear correctly, so and Starlink is suitable internet depending on what you do with it. But that's kind of where we're at with it. We're still waiting to see how progress comes, but we should start seeing some movement on that. So there is some more available high-speed internet services available in the county.
All right. We're good? Okay. Okay, next order of business. I need a motion to approve the FY 23-24 audit.
Motion.
Second.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Hulkenberg.
Yes. Next, I need a motion to approve the FY 24-25 engagement letters for the county and the circuit clerk.
I'll move it.
Second.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes, sorry.
Hulkenberg.
Yes. Next, I need a motion to approve the work comp invoice in the packet here. You've seen it?
Motion.
Second.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knapple,
Yes.
Holcomb.
Oh, yes. Okay, next I need a motion to approve the letter recognizing Discover Downstate Illinois Tourism as the county's state certified tourism bureau.
Sure. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knapple,
Yes.
Holcomb.
Yes. Okay, next thing I need a motion to approve the video gaming license for Lakeside Timbers RV campground. We had a committee meeting before this regular board meeting, and all their paperwork is in order. They have a liquor license, and now they want a video gaming license, so everything looks in order, so the committee recommends that the board approve this gaming license.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knapple,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Holcomb.
Yes. Okay. Next order of business is approve the amended solar ordinance. We had a solar committee meeting on January the 30th, I think. Went through several changes. One was the vegetative screening, did several changes on it. And the next order thing we did change it on was, well, let me see, just a second here. Okay, developers solar is encouraged to use American labor and material where reasonably possible. The next amendment made was, where reasonably possible, the developer of the solar energy system shall use panel components that are recyclable. Another change. Then we come to our site plan. We recommended would recommend at the committee meeting to charge a fee of $10,000 plus $500 per megawatt, not to exceed $10,000. But after that
100,000.
meeting, we got to talking to people and thinking this over, and we have some, I think we're going to change that at this time. A lot of counties are charging different fees. Or several counties are charging $5,000 per megawatt compared to $500, which is a considerable difference. Actually, there's about, in the state of Illinois, as far as I can tell, there's probably Edgar County, Ford County, Stephen County, Vermillion County, White County, Moultrie County, Shelby County. So, you want to go that route, or we want to do it somewhere between where we're at and 5,000, or what do you think we want
I move that we move it to raise it to 5,000 per megawatt
to, it's $5,000 per megawatt,
and remove the maximum,
no maximum involved.
no maximum.
Depends on the size of the solar farm, $5,000 per megawatt.
And what are we thinking about up front? We did have 10,000, or we want to up that a little bit more, or we want to keep it at 10?
I think if we go to 5,000, I don't think we need any upfront money, do we?
I say we keep it 10,000 plus the 5,000 per megawatt
Okay, well,
with
We can do that.
extent.
okay, all right, well, we'll keep that. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, it should work.
Are we gonna take away the not to exceed $100,000?
Yeah, take it off the max.
Yes, take that away.
Yeah.
Totally take that away.
Okay.
So would everybody be in agreement with that, or might want a different number?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Is this one we charged last time?
We were a little under last time.
were way in.
Okay. Well, if everybody's in agreement with that clause, that site plan fee, then that's, we'll leave it at that, okay?
We need to make a motion vote on that, or
Just, Just a minute, I want to go through the rest of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the other next change is the setbacks shall comply with all applicable local, state, and federal statutes, which is pretty self-explanatory, which I will agree with that. The height of the panel shall comply with all applicable local, state, and federal statutes. So, any other changes you want to make to that?
There was one, liability insurance. A lot of other counties have anywhere between $5 to $50 million in liability, just in case of, say, storm comes through and a panel goes over and tears up land, the next property over that's not in the program. They should have at least liability insurance to show proof of it. They have at least $5 million in liability coverage for it.
Let's see. Yeah, if a tornado comes through and take those panels and scatter them to the next neighbor's field, I don't know.
We can do minimum $5 million, or if you feel comfortable, a little bit more.
I'm comfortable with more.
I'd say 5 million ought to be the minimum coverage.
Should we put a cap on it then, or no? It'd be their insurance though.
Yeah, I think 5 would be adequate myself. That's my opinion.
So 5, 10, I'm right there, 5 to 10, somewhere in there.
Anybody else got an opinion or a preference? 5 or 10? I said 5, he
I
said
would,
10.
I would make it a minimum, give them the opportunity to put higher on there. I wouldn't set it at a set rate, a minimum of 5 million. They're gonna go with the 5 million anyway for the cheaper cost, but
He says 5 million minimum.
minimum.
Anybody got a different idea? You satisfied with that, John?
Yeah, works for me.
Anybody got a problem with that? 5 million minimum? That should take care of most. Hopefully we don't ever need it, but you just never know. You never know, you gotta have it.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're all in agreement, we'll figure a minimum $5 million liability insurance, okay? Okay, other than that, that's most of it. That should be all the changes we want to make to this here ordinance that we had. So now, so you know what we're doing.
You got that line on that?
I mean, I hear you, but I don't know that you can actually require that because the statute says that. Read it. So anything that's not enumerated in the statute, you can't add to, and the statute doesn't. The statute's got either you have to have it, you can't have it. If you guys have like a section of you may be able to put things in there, and that's like the vegetative screening, for example. But you can't require anything that's outside the statute, and I looked at the statute, I don't see anything talks about requiring insurance. I can do some more research on it real quick here, but I don't know, you put that requirement on them.
Okay, I don't. Is that kind of liability insurance? Assume you can. But what?
Yeah, I don't see any authority that you can put that in your statute or in your ordinance.
Well, we do enough idea like that, folks, or what?
You table it till next month and give me a chance to.
Yeah, we can table it, give Brian a chance. I'll get a hold of Brian every now and then.
Why don't we go ahead and pass this, and if we find out next month, we can amend the ordinance next month.
Yeah, I don't want to hold back on it.
I don't want to table for a month. Let's get this part done, and then if we find out about the liability, if we can change it next month, we'll change it. If not, we'll leave it alone, okay?
I'm
Sounds good.
more willing to forward the liability insurance and not miss out on the, than trying to come in and get
Yeah,
the paperwork in before.
yeah.
Okay, so we can do anything else we said, right? Application fee, no problem, application fee. Okay. So everybody knows what we've changed. And we're all in agreement, I think. Bev, you got another stuff wrote down?
It's right here.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay. So we need to vote on this as amended ordinance.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
To pass this ordinance with the amendments we just talked about.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. Okay. Motion carries. All right. Yeah, you check on that liability. We can add it later. No problem.
Not looking good, but yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, where we at here? That's all from me, Bev. Bev, you're next.
I just need a motion to approve the county clerk and the tax redemption reports for January 2025.
I'll move it.
Second. All right.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes.
All I got.
Oh, yeah, okay. Any others? What do you have?
I just need a motion to approve the treasurer's report for January 2025.
Motion.
Second.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes.
And that's all I have.
What do you got? Okay, Richard Murray.
First thing I need is a motion to approve the January 2025 highway bills in the amount of $113,993.45.
Motion.
Second.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes.
The second thing I got is a motion to approve a resolution appropriating the funds for my yearly salary.
What was that dollar amount, do you know?
Be around 95,000, somewhere in there.
95,600. And the other benefits is $13,020.72. Okay, gotcha. Okay, need a motion for that?
Motion.
Second.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Knuckle,
Yes.
Blade,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes.
The only other thing I got is Randy Hampston, the Union Township Commissioner up in the northeast corner where Mike Brandenburg is from. He wanted me to mention that he's having trouble with county-run solar company. He had to close the roads on Sunday to get him to do anything at all. It won't call him back. They've been out there working on the road the last couple of days, but they won't even give him a courtesy call. He just wanted to let you guys know that he is frustrated beyond frustrated. He just wanted me to tell you that. So
Okay, Dave. Okay, fine. Okay, anything else?
that's it.
Okay, Sherry goes not here. Dave Clark, what do you guys think?
Department has nothing.
Very good. Okay, Rhonda Wilson, not here. Mackenzie Easton is not here. Steve Maroon, you have anything?
I have nothing. Thank you.
Nothing, right? Ron Robbins, you got anything?
No.
Jonathan Braden, not here. Corner, we're gonna have a corner, so this time we'll, this, Alyssa Gray, you have anything?
So our code red subscription is coming due in March. We had originally tried talking about going to text my gov, but state budget wouldn't allow for us to have that. So we are looking at renewing with code red. So you were given two different quotes. One is for a 3-year term agreement with them, just being paid yearly, but we would be locked in with them for 3 years. The other one is just our regular 1-year subscription. On this though, I did have them separate the code red weather warning. In my opinion, it's not needed. because most phones come with the government alerts now. So how that works, if you have an iPhone, go to your settings, go to the government alerts, turn them on. They do it for weather, Amber alerts, stuff like that. So this would just be the weather one. So I just don't feel the need in having it because it's the National Weather Service uses iPause to send that out. And that's pretty much what they're doing too. So I just don't feel the need to have that part of the system within ours.
I assume that works with Android phones as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with Android phones, it's Android 11 or later.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm not an Android user, so. So with that, I don't know, we'll have 11 or later, but,
I'm not either. I just didn't want to be biased.
yeah. So I just feel like it's something that, and we get, you know, almost everybody gets weather alerts from the TVs now, radio. So I just feel like saving that, you know, $417.
Can you buy this package without that?
Yes, that's why she separated
That's why
it.
you separated.
Yep. So, another thing is, I have been in talks with our rep and with, Sherry, the health department. They, Sherry did agree to relinquish it to just the county. So instead of it being under the health department, it is just gonna be under Cumberland County now. So that's kind of how that's gonna work. With that, we are still working on how that's gonna work. Our rep said that if possibly we could just transfer the name instead of creating a whole new account. So I'm hoping to meet with her again later this week to further discuss that. Because I told her, I said, well, we do have residents who already signed up for Code Red. I'd hate to lose them and switching to a new system because they may not understand, like, oh, you need to sign up for Code Red. They're gonna be like, well, I already am. So it just, I hope that will kind of lessen that confusion there. Like I said, I am gonna meet with her again, hopefully later this week to discuss that further. So I guess this might not change much, but just kind of want the board's opinion on how to kind of go forward, if we want to talk more about doing a 3-year term with them, or do we just want to stick with the 1 year? Granted, there wasn't a whole lot of difference. So, you know, for the 3-year subscription, yearly, it was gonna be $49.59. For the 1 year subscription, $5,100. So just a little over $100 difference.
Can you be satisfied with a yearly contract?
I think for the first go around, yes.
Okay.
Because she didn't really act like there was gonna be a whole lot of like increases. There was one just this past year, but it hadn't increased in years before that. So she didn't think there would be a major raise in the near future, so.
In my opinion, you can go 1 year time, but what anybody else think?
Yeah, and you're not gonna use the weather, so that's another $400 saving, right?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's up to you guys.
Take the weather off, in my opinion.
Okay.
About that.
Okay.
All of that. Take the weather off, say $400.
So, yeah, so hopefully next board meeting I'll have the actual full plan, full amount, know what we're gonna owe for sure. And
Okay. We're gonna vote on this tonight?
I mean, you can vote on just maybe voting on just to do the 1 year subscription. And then we'll make a motion to actually like pay it at the next meeting.
Oh, it's your next board meeting?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion like that, can you? 1 year plan rather than 3-year plan? Or do we, on the agenda. Okay, all right, well, we'll ask for the motion to approve the 1 year plan and go from there, okay?
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
I'll make the motion, approve the 1-year plan.
Go second.
Layton,
Yes.
Knapple,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Hulkenberg.
Yes. Okay, thank you. 911, one month for that. Troy Camper, he's not here, I think. Okay. Mike Black, what do you got?
Pass that around. Pass that around, Tom. Move it over here if you don't mind. Right. Everybody get a chance to see it.
No, I can't.
Okay, a couple guests I'd like to recognize tonight who is here.
I need all this.
I think everybody knows the world famous Alan Baker over here. Yeah, the other fire chief and ambulance, the other ambulance. And we also have Randy Paul, the Greenup Fire District, and the ambulance here amongst us tonight too. And I've been talking to both of these gentlemen in quite length about what I'm getting ready to discuss with you folks. And hopefully, you know, we can work together as a county and not as an individual. But I am talking SSA Area 1, 2, and 3 is what I represent. And Greenup right there is Randy Paul's. And we are right here. SSA 1, 2, and 3 is right there. And then right in here is Alan Baker. Okay. 4 and 5 is Spring Point Township. And it's not being recognized at all with with any of the ambulance services. Okay, and so this is two-part. Part number one is we'd like to have the Toledo area ambulance expand the 911 calls to area 4 that I have marked right here. And that line right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Montrose Blacktop. Okay, so anything from here over to Toledo and in our area, we'd like to have dispatched to the Toledo ambulance instead of just actually from the Neoga ambulance. So right here is Ronnie Black's house, and Chris Dittlemore is right across the street, and we're only 4 miles from there to there, okay, which is a longer distance from there to there to get Chris Dittlemore. And so with Alan's agreement, he's going to let us have area 4 in our dispatching if we can get the dispatcher to agree with it. When was that made? About 30 years ago, okay, or 40. And so we need to let them know that we'd like to have that extra area. Alan and I have been made quite a discussions a couple times, once in person and once on the phone, a couple times on the phone maybe. And what we're going to talk about next is expanding our SSA area 1, 2, and 3 and adding 4 and 5, which is all Spring Point Township. Now, what we are wanting to do with SSA 1, 2, and 3 is just to annex 4 with our SSA area and then take and put 5 with Neoga. Okay, now understand that Neoga is a fire district and not a SSA. So consequently, it's much more difficult for them to annex additional areas without going and changing the entire fire district and having them vote on it. So for us, we can go and expand area 4 and 5 with the SSA without any type of difficulty. We have to send letters out. Beverly and I has already discussed this, and I supplied you guys with this is a map that's in there that shows area 4, area 5. Okay, and if you just look and see that this is the Montrose Blacktop right here. Okay, so area 5, which takes in Billyville and all that, is what Alan's going to be able to get. If you look at the next page, this is the fire district. This is Siegel taking care of 5, and Montrose and part of Toledo is taking up area 4. And you have that in your packet there. Okay, you needed legal descriptions in order to do that. Do I have those legal descriptions? That's in there. And when you ask how much would that generate in additional revenue? In area 4, right there, would generate at our rate that we have charged for 1, 2, and 3, it would be $48,842. And for the same rate with area 5 for Alan and his folks, $72,058. Now, let me just tell you, this is not extra money that's going to be gravy. This is money that's very much needed. I mean, extremely needed. We had 31 runs in October, 24 runs in November, 30 runs in December, and January, 30 runs. And so far, year to date, if you want to write it down, 47 runs in Toledo itself. So there's 120 some runs that we made in the last in the past 4 months. Okay. Alan, when I discussed with him about the rates, he thought that it should be the same as what we're charged for 1, 2, and 3 for 4 and 5. So he's cool with that. But you guys are the ones that sets it. We're recommending it. My SSA committee got together and Floyd, you're with us in attendance. So we think that'd be a good expansion. But here's the thing, and I want everybody to know, SSA Area 1, since 1983, all the residents have been paying taxes for the ambulance since 1983. Okay, Neoga, since October 1st of 2005, 20 years ago, have been paying taxes for their ambulance. And Randy, how long has it been since Grimp's been charging? Since Village of Grimp gave it to you guys, is that right?
2007.
2007?
For the fire department, not ambulance. We just,
Yeah, you just got that, okay? But the fact is that everybody from this location here is paying taxes except Spring Point. And we feel like everybody should pay a little bit, because here's the thing. If we was to charge $100, and that's what it'd be for out of network area. In other words, these aren't paying taxes. So if Neoga went or if Toledo went, we'd only charge them an extra $100. Well, you know what we'd collect if we collect on Medicare and Medicaid? Zero. We can charge all we want to do, but you're only going to get paid so much for Medicaid and Medicare. And so if you look at the number of runs that I reported to you, the bulk of our area is Medicare and Medicaid. Okay, so it don't matter what we charge. So if we don't at least assess a little bit of taxes towards them, since they haven't been paying for the last 42 years like SSA 1, 2, and 3 had been, then we need to go from $100 to $1,500 if they to pay their fair share. Okay, I'm not provoking that. I'm just saying it's better if you just pay a little bit along, because if that ambulance is never called out to your home, we still have the same expenses, the cost of the ambulance, the insurance, all the cost to keep the paramedics and basics going. The cost is there. It'd be like saying, well, we don't need a fire truck, but if we do, we'll pay Casey $100 to come over there and put the fire out. The response time is awful if we do that. We got to have 3 ambulances in this county: Greenup, Toledo's, and Neoga's. We got to have it. And so that would help us a lot if you do that. Any questions?
You said the rate a while ago, that's area number 4.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the rate for 4, what would be the rate for 5?
Same as 1, 2, and 3, 32.
Rate 5 deal with Neoga.
Good to
Why
Neoga.
wouldn't they be the same rate as Neoga?
When I talked to him, they're needing the money as well. And so they want to treat anybody on the east side of the Montrose Blacktop differently than they treat somebody on the west side of Blacktop.
But the county board sets the rate.
County board sets the rate, so we're just recommending to you what we think it should be. But I'm telling you right now, Neoga is very fortunate to have this man, because he can write the grants and he works a lot of the runs. I mean, a bunch of the runs. One of these days he's going to retire, And that extra money is gonna be needed big time.
No other questions?
Hey, Mike, I have a question. If Neoga takes over 5, will they be able to handle that much more area with just the ambulance they have, or are they gonna have to give them their ambulance?
No, they'll still be able to handle it. They'll be able to handle it. All we're doing with taking 5 with 4 and 1, 2, and 3 is, and we will have a member of 4 and 5 on our SSA. So we have to expand it from 4 representatives to 6. Okay. But that would give representation and protection. Okay. Now I'm hoping, and I think everybody else can say that Illinois will come to our rescue or the feds will come to our rescue and quit giving it away to overseas. And you see how much money was going overseas. Wouldn't we like to have just a little bit of that in our area to help us out? And I'm hoping that's going to be the case. But in the meantime, okay, our only source of funds is Medicaid, Medicare mainly, and a little bit of taxes that we collect. Now for Greenup and Neoga, they can still get the grants because they're going through the fire district, and they can also get it from the nursing home and the interstates that we can't get here. Okay, so for us to want to expand the 4 is going to be very well needed. But the 5 money, that money will just go to the Neoga Fire District. It will not come to us.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
really do that? Charge an SSA and then pay it to the fire district?
Yeah, can be done.
We were doing it before.
Okay.
When were you doing it before?
When we didn't have an ambulance in Toledo.
Well, as I say, you're charging that tax is paying for the full ambulance.
Well, I mean, basically it was funneling money from one thing to another, but it was from the SSA.
I
So,
assume you can pay the Neoga ambulance, Neoga ambulance. Also, I assume you can, I might try to know. I assume you can. Okay. Okay.
What I need a decision on tonight, because just to get the 911 to agree to go ahead and let us have from Montrose East. But as far as annexing 4 and 5, we don't have anything to hurry on because until we get to the December board meeting, is that correct, Beverly? And go through the letters being sent out to the residents and then have a chance to voice their opinion about it. But as long as we have it for the monies, we're not going to see, he or us are not going to see any of the monies until 2026, September 2026. Okay.
Okay.
So we're plenty ahead of time, but I hate being late.
That's right. But you do want to try to have the dispatchers.
I'd like to have that done as soon as possible.
Ambulance service to special service area number 4.
Yes,
What we're going to do number 4.
yes.
Instead of Neoga being covered in that area.
But, again, if we're called out, they're going to be our backup, just like we would be for Greenup or we'd be for Neoga. So it's still, we're all working in this, the thing together as one.
Okay, I will. Can I talk to the board chairman, talk to the dispatcher, see if
Yes.
we get that changed?
Yes.
Need a motion to that effect? No, yet.
Not gonna take any action, you're gonna need a motion.
Nah,
What action you gonna take, just talk to somebody?
He just wants the dispatch to change their area.
dispatch changed there, but I think you done without motion of that.
Yeah, I don't think that is,
You can take that map, give it to her if you like to, okay?
If she has a problem with it, I'll come back and we'll try next month to
Okay.
make it official or something. Okay? Good. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, Mike. No motion needed.
Steve, is that a computer thing or is that how's that set up?
It is. I was gonna suggest maybe Mike ought to come to the 911 meeting and make a presentation there.
Yeah, because I know that when the call comes in, it pops up where they're at and then,
Yes.
then that says,
That would all have to be changed.
yeah. I didn't know.
through
if
our
that-
CAD system.
I didn't know if that was a change in just the computer, a simple change, or if that's a big major software.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
We would just have to get together with our CAD people.
Okay.
Okay, next order of business. What else do we here? All right, next is, approve the payment of no, go back to that one. Okay. To ratify payment of the January manual bill in the amount of $22,800.24.
Motion.
Second.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Hippel,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. Now I need a motion to approve the payment of invoices in the amount of $136,247.95. I'll move it.
Second.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Hippel,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. Need a motion to approve payroll number 1 in the amount of $118,205.69.
I'll make it.
Second.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Hippel,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. Need a motion to approve payroll number 2 in the amount of $111,495.78.
Motion.
Second.
Layton,
Yes.
Hippel,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. And next I need a motion to go into closed session. Selecting person to fill a public office vacancy.
Motion.
Second.
Hippel,
Yes.
Blake,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Falconbridge.
Yes. Okay, closed session.
Oh, yes, I can easily embarrass. Right?
Oh, that didn't.
Try to get him. I don't wanna walk away with this being this one. So if I do a point of order after you guys come back, a session or something, talk.
Yeah, the only thing is they've already voted on it.
I know, but I'm asking you to revisit it, amend it, consider it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the process to do that. There's a certain process, we ran into that before, where somebody who didn't vote for it has to be reconsidered, but I think everybody voted for it. So it has to be somebody who voted in the majority has to vote for it. So I think you're good.
After we heard on it?
Yeah, no, I think they can do it anytime they want. It's just there's a procedure that you have to be on the winning side. I'm just trying to think about it for a while. You have to be on the winning side. You have to move to have it reopened, rediscuss, and they can go.
Well, if you could do that, they hadn't recognized me. I don't want to shout out before we adjourn this thing, but tell the county board that we need to talk.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, right now, you could just have done the notice, but stay up when you're late.
I told you, next month, I'll call you.
We're always looking for money.
Okay, well, I know that these guys don't mean a lot, stuff, so. I mean, and I know that Well, Nicole, they also shoot last Monday.
Is that in my address?
There's no address on that. And I know that two of the guys will be in the office Thursday.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
Probably a little more than that we do.
Yeah, I just turned in.
Didn't hear any objection.
Well, I don't need to talk to you. I think you already know what I'm gonna say. Glad it's your problem and not mine.
Yeah.
You're about to find out.
Well, they're different.
Not nice people.
Good difference.
Like this?
Are you sure one?
Doesn't everybody carry one?
It might be short.
I like this. That's the mic.
This might be short.
Yeah.
I probably just carry one.
They're both gold.
Carry two.
Very good edge on it.
That's why, oh, yeah. What do you think? You gonna be the lead foreman?
Who?
You.
The ladies.
Huh?
You're the lady.
Oh, you do?
No, it's who it's gonna be.
I don't care who it is.
It's as long as that's on, they're not done. He's going to just trying to get somebody made. That's the only reason they want to get it.
Who is?
Somebody that's his assistant.
You won't be me.
Yeah, he realizes better than county runner. He's great at blast.
Did they not have road?
They do, they won't pay attention to it. Then I don't have fines in there for that part.
Not bad. Doing okay.
For the second one.
Yeah.
Think about changing it. You got to shell. Well, like I told you, they've been good so far. I mean, I wish they would have put it in last hour, but
She said. Over here, yeah.
Give me your cell phone and
Okay, as far as I know, I'd be available, unless it comes up, and, I'll make it in.
Take care, Lisa.
Okay, I'm out of here.
so they did some good stuff.
What's left on the agenda, anything? This is it, I mean, for the whole board.
Discuss and approve the bills and payroll, return authorization, take action on vacancy.
I'm gonna go to that.
Right.
Across the ditches, that's it.
Well, the thing about it is they burn out, like I told you, and the law statute says that once one goes in, the person that, like they put a new house, they pay for it the first time, and then after that, I'm responsible. So if that burns out, I gotta go replace it at my cost, not their cost. That's what worries me. You know? So I'm thinking out of my class, but if you know, that's okay, but. Okay. That is something they'll just point their finger at me and say, that's what the law statute says. They can point finger at me and say, hey, his would be separate than ours. So I've been trying to fleece them. I just want to protect what we have. What we have. That's what I wrote it, to protect what we have.
That's the way I hear about it. I mean, they do, you, how good you're doing. Yes.
Yeah. I'll ask Randy today, I said, "You say anything to county board meeting?" He said, "Yeah, tell them I'm frustrated, beyond frustrated." No, but like, they at least know.
You had to be here.
So I doubt he'll do that. He just wants his road fixed, you know?
People out here, I didn't road like this too.
Well, it's true, they have to take their kids out, you have to take this out to the school bus to meet the school bus, because the school bus can't get there. They travel roads.
That's all that matters. That's what I get. Like the old camera. Going back up there. So you have to take 5 minutes to take that. Especially, so they got into a screaming match.
That rain is easy to get on there, if they just call them and say, hey, this is pumping pretty bad, we don't have one this week for line travel, would you bring one? It's still his road, so he can do it, right? But he is still here.
Why did they?
Yes, sir.
I'll take that.
This one here would be walking through there, around into it. That one there was.
Not big enough.
I think it fit, but pick up the seal.
Put it on ceiling.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is on the sidewalk.
It's got a stand that pivots out.
Okay.
So it should have
Microphone.
Okay.
I need a motion to go back in, open session.
Motion.
Second.
Jesus. Statute gives us has to be reasonable, has to be in line with
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Bethel,
Yes.
But I just
Colbert.
wanted to make sure.
Yes. Now, discuss take action on the vacancy or the office position. We've had a good interview with one with a certain person. So I'd like to have a motion to approve the appointment of Jennifer Pitts for a coroner.
I would like to make that.
Second.
Blade,
Yes.
Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Bethel,
Yes.
Colbert.
Yes. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Who's that with you now?
This is my husband, Matthew.
Hi.
Okay, anyway, you're our coroner now and hope you best. Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Gonna adjourn.
You most adjourn the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Who wants the second there? Okay. Brandenburg,
Yes.
Layton,
Yes.
Bethel,
Yes.
Blade, Colbert.
Yes. Miami meetings are-
Good. I got some stuff for you to sell.
You aren't done yet.
Did you talk to Randy since Sunday?
No, I
He's
don't.
mad in the morning.
Yes, he got mad. I'll get out with those guys. Oh, it's for Christmas.
Well, they
I imagine the guy
He said, I don't think they got the full drive pickup there and everything. I just do bus and ambulance.
I'm guessing he just probably sent Freddie